show. We're coming to you live from Cardiff tonight. That's one of my own songs to start us off with, Higher Than a Mountain. We've got some great music on the programme tonight. I lie not. We've got Lavi Siffrey, Misha Paris, and Cliff Richard. But first, will you please welcome Bjorn again?
That your fear seems to hide deep inside your mind. All alone I have cried silent tears full of pride in a world made of steel, made of stone.
Welcome to Wales. Now, I don't know if anybody's pointed this out before. You remind me of ABBA a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a smidge. Which part of Sweden are you from?
Melbourne, actually.
Melbourne?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bjorn.
South of Sweden.
Okay, so we've established that you're not ABBA, you're not Swedish. So you're from Australia. How did it happen? Whose idea was it?
It was the bass player, Rod Woolley. He came up with the idea about 5 years ago back in Melbourne, and put an ad in the paper of Benny and Bjorn looking for Agneta and Frida.
And we went.
Really?
It's absolutely mad.
I mean, the thing is, well, particularly you, the two boys in particular, look stunningly like the lads. And the girls, I mean, we've got the full four of you here tonight. You started off in Australia. What sort of gigs did you start off with? Were they enormous concerts?
Oh, no, they were pub gigs.
Enormously small. Yeah.
But it was just, yeah, it's sort of...
Enormous in spirit, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about people who go to the concerts. It's not a takeoff, although it's more tongue-in-cheek than that, but it's a good night out, isn't it?
It's just fun.
It's a party, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, you leave Australia, because Australia, although we see a lot of it on the television, isn't that big a place for a music band, is it? You've got to move elsewhere. Where did you go to first of all?
Well, the first place we went from Australia was Sweden.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how did that work out? What did they think?
Oh, there's a very old traditional venue called Cafe Opera in Stockholm, and people got up onto the tables and danced, and they told us that was the first time that had happened in, what, 20 years or something, but...
So you know it was something special. Why did you come to Britain?
Because so many of the British tourists that came to Australia came to see our shows and thought that we were really good fun, and they said, look, I think we're going to go well, so we said, yeah, let's go for it.
That's right, it was Mick Hucknall, actually, wasn't
Mick
it?
Hucknall,
From Simply
yes,
Red.
Simply Red,
You've
yeah.
got to come to England and do the college circuit.
And we did, and we were voted
did.
the best band of the year for '92, yeah.
But seriously, how long can this thing go along? How long can you be like ABBA? I mean, the last song wasn't an ABBA song, but is it going to become a burden, something around your neck?
Well, we've come up with a new album now, which is really going to be full of, well, not ABBA songs, but more, you know, sort of fun 70s disco type of thing.
It's a shame you couldn't have got dressed up, isn't it?
Yeah, we thought we'd come cash tonight, you know.
You could do with a bit of colour.
Yeah, I'm a bit black and white tonight. Yeah. What do they think of it, the real ABBA? Have they actually made any overtures to come and see you?
No, last November we were in Sweden to do a 3-week tour, and we actually met Benny and Bjorn in their studios. They were working on some new stuff, and we came up and said, g'day, and they said, hello. And they thought it was great. They think it's really funny and a great compliment to them. So
yeah, they were very jolly about it, and they were very happy that we were doing it.
So who's coming to the shows? Is it just people of my generation who bought the records the first time round?
No, it's like people 18 to 25-year-olds make up most of the people who come to see us.
Wild, crazy. There's people in, what, punk gear, there's bikies with tattoos, there's disabled people, you know, people...
You're starting to break records, aren't you, with your gigs? I mean, they're just selling out and selling out. What have you got running? You've already done the 70,000 concert in Sweden, isn't it? Denmark. And it's getting out of hand over here as well, isn't it? Because you've booked the Albert Hall?
We've sold that out.
You sold out the Albert Hall?
Yeah.
It's going to be the rest of your life, isn't it?
ABBA were very popular in a lot of places, and we're hoping that we'll be just as popular.
Great. Well, it's been a magic evening to have you here with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Bjorn again.